I've been streaming for a bit over an hour if you count the intro screen to this charity event. I've only just now beaten level 1.
Find out what they know.
To be fair, you know, first half an hour was me getting ready and eating breakfast and stuff, but still, I gotta speed up here.
Surely they won't murder the children. I can't concern myself with this. I have my own family to protect. I need to find that box, and then get Anna and Nadia far away from this madness.
I like the art style of these cutscenes that looks like, well, propaganda of the era, essentially. You know, that's interesting there. Let's see here. Red Fury, July 1918, Ekaterinburg. Orlov has reached the Impatiev house, where the Tsar's family is kept prisoner by the militia. He discovered that some of the officers are looking for the same box he's been tasked to retrieve. Templars have infiltrated the Bolsheviks and started using the revolution to their own end. Alright, let's go.
Tread carefully.
Bushes.
Templars are all over this place.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Alright, so this way we go. Away we go. Oh, these are the creaky floors. Is what it is. Use the electrical pulse. My goodness gracious. I was struggling reading things in Scarlet the other day. I mean, for the past couple days. I don't know if it's me being tired. I don't know if it's me being sick. But sometimes I'm just not seeing letters as existing, and I didn't see the L there for some reason. Use the electrical pulse from your mechanical winch to switch off the lights. Maybe? I think we're just kind of looking for this, box is all I know. Wait, press RB again to send the electrical pulse. Okay. Boobity-bop. Or shorter in the dark. Okay, neat. This, how I feel playing games like this, where, you know, I understand the very basic premise of the story, but not, you know, super massively. I feel very much like I'm in the situation of this one meme that I saw once, where it's like, when you skip all the cutscenes in a video game, and it shows this one guy being like, I do not know who I am, I do not know where I am, all I know is I must kill. That's how I feel playing these games. Not because I skipped the cutscenes, or anything like that, but just because, you know, very basic the info that it gives you, you know, is the case. But yeah, the power of the electrical puss will help us, get forward here.
Somebody there?
No, nobody's here. You will say so. AC stuff has always been interesting in using these historical events for their stories without getting into the who's right and who's wrong ball pit. Usually they don't there. Sometimes they take some interesting stances, like you know how, for example, historically, a lot of people look at Washington as like this, you know, fantastic figure because he was the first president, and he, you know, led the revolution, and wow, he's so great, when really, if you actually look into him, he wasn't all that great of a guy. Assassin's Creed 3 took a very interesting approach. They started out by showing Washington as like, he's a dudo, he's leading the revolution, he's great, the main character Connor likes him. And then you find out, as you continue to play the game, that Washington's not so great. And Connor's like, what the hell? I thought you were cool! But it turns out you were a freaking awful dudo that ordered an attack on my village at the beginning of the game. So that was an interesting take there, where it's like, the common way that people see Washington historically is as this wonderful, fantastic figure that we're gonna put on this big pedestal and praise. Whereas if you look into it, it's like, wow, he's really not that great. So I really like the approach that Assassin's Creed 3 took, where at first it's like, haha, look at this guy, he's so great, and he's doing this great thing and stuff, and whoa, and it's just like, surprise! He's bad! So, you know, sometimes it doesn't get into the who's right and wrong kind of stuff. But sometimes it will in that kind of perspective, and it kind of showed. Assassin's Creed 3 was a very good example of showing, like, Washington did some things that were good in the long term, but he as a person was really not a great person. And Assassin's Creed 3 did a good job of showing that, as an example. Gosh dang it! I don't know how to get through this bit! Do I still remember how to do... Well, I've messed up. But yeah, let's see here. If you think Washington is mystified, you haven't seen Abraham Lincoln stands? I mean, yeah, that's fair. That is fair there. There's a lot of figures throughout history that are kind of like that. In my use of history in video games video essay, I used like a couple scenes from Assassin's Creed 3 as an example, where Sean is talking to Desmond and is talking about how history is abstracted and, you know, figures are put on pedestals who, like, really shouldn't be put on pedestals. Very interesting talk. Whoa. Honestly, the most thought-provoking stuff of Assassin's Creed 3 is just straight up the discussions that Sean and Desmond have about history and the way that historical figures are used for, you know, political propaganda, essentially. Is the case with all these modern-day politicians who are like, ah, I'm great because I stand for what this person hundreds of years ago stood for, you know? And surely I know that because I, transposed the letters on his shopping list, as Sean uses as the example in that. Does he just not care here? Wait, so how the heck would I distract him here now? Would I, like... I don't know. I don't get it. AC3 is your first AC? Same. Still think the story was amazing even though the main character was literally a blank face. The story would have been so much better if they had just kept in Connor's speech. Like, there was a decent smidge of cut content in Assassin's Creed 3 before it released, and one of them was this big speech that Connor has at the end of the story, where he talks about, like, oh, father, like, some things that you were telling me were true, and maybe you would think then that, you know, you're right and that I was proven wrong, but no, I'll stand by what I believe, even though, you know, things haven't gone, like, super well for me. And it's like a 6-minute long speech, but they cut it before release, but you can still find it online. Like, if you search up on YouTube, just like Assassin's Creed 3 Connor's speech, you can find just the audio clips of it, and it wraps up his character really well. And if they had left it in the game, the story would have been so much better, in my opinion. Because it was a really good conclusion to his character, but they cut it out, and I don't know why. So there's that. But yeah, procrastinate that in 100 years, everyone in our age who eats meat will instantly devalue as species. I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't know what to do there. Well, I wasn't sure where I could go or what I could do. Is the case. I mean, I just hope that in 100 years we'll have, you know, alternatives to meat that are basically just like meat, or we'll have, like, you know, readily available lab-grown meat by then. Is what I kind of hope. Do I just have to wait for their, I have to wait for their conversation end. Again, we usually don't talk about all that political of subjects on the channel, but my 2 cents on meat-eating situation is, like, you know, all the power to those that are able to maintain a diet that doesn't use, like, any animal goods. Like, I have a lot of respect for people that are able to do that. I wouldn't be able to. Like, I'm a very light eater. I'm very skinny. I'm a freaking stick, you know? I don't have a lot of weight, and you know, I'm a very light eater, and if I didn't have, like, any animal goods in my diet, I would probably get hospitalized because of, you know, lack of important nutrients, because like, if you aren't using any animal goods, you have to pay really, really close attention to make sure that you're taking all the nutrients that you need, you know, that you'd otherwise be getting from animal goods. I don't think I'd be able to do that. So, to me, going vegetarian or vegan is like working out and getting swole, where it's like, if you do it, then, like, hey, great, you have the ability to do that, and, you know, the determination to be able to achieve this difficult to achieve thing. But, you know, most people aren't gonna be able to. So, all respect to those who can. I don't think I'd be able to. But I do think that it would be really awesome to see, you know, better implementation of, you know, better alternatives and stuff, like lab-grown meat, that, you know, there is lots of progression in that we've already seen. Like, it's still gonna be a while before, you know, you can buy lab-grown meat, most likely. But, you know, they are making some good advances in that field. That's the way that I see it. I think people, like, go at each other's throats, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you eat meat, or oh my goodness, I can't believe that you don't eat meat, stuff like that. It's just like, you know, just eat whatever the heck, you know, essentially. If you eat meat, then fine, you eat meat. If you don't, then you don't. Because, again, the way that I see it is just like, if you're vegetarian or vegan, all the power to you. You know, you have to, an event that affects a whistle will only be heard from the entrances or exits of that event. Okay. That's what I had to do.
Somebody there?
But you need to, you know, you have to be paying very close attention to your diet to be able to pull that off. So, props to, you know, those who can. I wouldn't be able to, and I feel like most people are like me and probably wouldn't be able to. Most likely. And I feel like, you know, there's no shame in that. In this case, boar meat is also good. I don't think I've ever had boar meat before. There's an old man who sells boar meat sausages in the night market at your place. Delicious as hell. I don't think I've ever tried that before. Maybe one day. Frog meat was alright too. Tasted like chicken, but didn't like the fact that it had too many bones. That I've never tried there. At horse beet. Wait, beet. Lamb, chicken, pork, all good meat when prepared great. Most of those I haven't had there. I don't believe. But yeah, would be awesome to see lab. I already read that one there. Yeah, the try whistle. Yeah, I just noticed that a little bit late. Agree with you, but if people truly consider eating meat to be murder, kind of understand why they find it difficult to respect other perspectives. Yeah. But you know, the way that I see it there is like, that's just, you know, what happens anyway. In, you know, the natural world is that creatures eat other creatures, you know. That's just what happens. Hello, Reggie Bump. How's it going today? I don't know if I've tried venison. Maybe. I don't quite recall if I have or not. Is the case. Gosh dang it! But yeah, we as humans are in, you know, a privileged situation where we can have the choice whether or not to do so. Like, we live in a society nowadays where we can have other types of food readily available enough instead of, you know, the position that we would have been in for the most of human history where it's like, you know, go and get food however you can, essentially, to feed your family. A lot of the time that would be from hunting and stuff. Either hunting or farming or whatever the heck. Nowadays, there's a choice, but, you know, that wouldn't have been the case for most of our history here as a species. That is. I don't know where to go. This way, I guess.
Isn't that where the anti-Bolsheviks have set up?
This way. So major humans are kind of OP in comparison. Yeah. There needs to be nerfed to make it fair. Yeah, nowadays, modern humans are definitely OP in comparison. I mean, even for most of our history, I guess you could argue that we were kind of OP if you consider, like, ability to make tools and stuff like that. Knowledge of how to make fire and cook meat and get, like, better nutrients out of it that helps support, like, you know, the growth of stronger brains and stuff. Boop-de-bop. This is the way we go. Yes, that may be. I can't wait until we go into a room and we just overhear a conversation that's like, boy, take this knife, go hunt and skin bear. Make a bear skin rug. Just one, papa. Okay, well, this away we go. Whoa, I was like, is it gonna show me the outside maybe? Maybe it tastes a lot like beef, but with how much fat lamb is just lamb. Can't describe it. Tofu meat tastes pretty normal to you per se. Boar meat tastes like pork meat, but less flavorful. Hard to describe meat taste. I would have no idea myself. I don't know what to do here. Alright, well, let's pick up the phone. Something like that. I'm not, like, a big meat eater myself. I just, you know, I'll munch it if it's available. You know, but I don't, you know, go out of my way necessarily, you know. But yeah, I feel that always if you're here, the chat tends to go places. Yeah, we've already had some interesting discussions here thus far, haven't we? My goodness gracious. Alright, time to die. Time to... No. My goodness gracious. Gosh dang it. Well, let's see here. Imagine a vegetarian T-Rex or another kind of carnivore. Hawa? No P. I imagine no P there with the type in there. But yeah, that was my 2 cents on that. I feel like rather than trying to get like every single person that eats meat to go vegetarian or vegan, which, you know, not everyone would be able to handle for their diet while still, you know, being a healthy human being like I wouldn't be able to. Rather, we should continue to pursue things like lab-grown meat. And, you know, I don't know if I've had Beyond Meat before. I've heard about it, though. Apparently, it's pretty good. I don't know, you know, if it gives, like, the same nutritional value, though. But, well, I believe rather than trying to get everyone to, you know, completely change, you know, from eating meat at all, is to pursue, like, continue to pursue alternatives. That's my opinion there. That's the best path forward. So, where's Mr. Dudo, then? So it's that Dudo in that case, but how do I get up there? I guess this way. Boobity bop. I'll take your word there. I wouldn't know there. So, Stranger Game, what's your opinion on vodka? What? I wouldn't know. I don't drink. Which is funny coming from a household where beer is readily available, as we've discussed sometimes on the channel before. Never had it before. When I was in Italy playing Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, one of the readily available types of alcohol there was lemon themed. It was called limoncello, and its alcohol content was very high to the point that if you put it in a freezer, it wouldn't turn into a solid. It would still be a liquid. Well, I got the key. No, come on. Actually, basically, also hardly drink anything. Nice. Yeah, only alcohol I've ever had is just like some very slight sips of beer to try it, and I've been like, wow, I don't like that. So that's the key guy. I've never had like a full proper drink. Can I kill him here? Nope. Nope, I sure can't. Would I be able to double assassinate from here? Is this not a hiding spot? I thought this was a hiding spot. It's green. I'm confused. I'm confused here. Yeah. Alcohol content can vary widely, especially among homemade variants of limoncello, but the typical alcohol content is about 30% by volume. Did you just look that up there? Yeah, sounds about right. Whoops. How do you... I forget what the button is to be a lot more sneaky there. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, air assassinate, please. Bam. Like that. Expected it to be less. It's pretty high alcohol content. Like how many animals that you're just eating the corpse that you wouldn't be responsible for killing anything, but that's just you. A way to deal with that, in a sense. I just look at it as like, hey, if I don't do this, I'm gonna like not get the nutrients that I need because I already, you know, I'm probably not eating as much as I should. Already is the case.
What was that?
So it helps me stay relatively healthy and get like some different nutrients and stuff in my diet. That's the way that I see it. Yeah, beer is indeed disgusting. Wine, on the other hand, can be good occasionally, but generally you hate the overvalued Germany puts on alcohol and celebrate like a religion there. Oh yeah. I remember on the German exchange trip in grade 8, because the illegal drinking age in Germany is 16, I believe. Everyone in my class was asking like, oh, can we, No, it was 14, I think, in some areas. Yeah, because we were around 14 years old at that time. And people were asking, in the class were asking like, oh, can we drink in Germany then as a class? And the teacher was like, no. We're following Canada rules here where it's gotta be 18. Anyway. This way, I guess? This way we go? But yeah. Crazy gained independence is live. The game did not age well. Oh. Yeah. I didn't even notice that line there. Oh, I have to go back in and... Gosh dang it. And do the thingamabob. Don't I? Gosh dang it. But yeah, there's that. But yeah, it's funny coming from a household where, you know, my dad was a head brewer at, you know, various locations for a long time. It's interesting how life will take you in directions that you never expected. He never expected to, you know, get into the beer industry. But back when my family lived down in Texas, he told me that the reason why he got into the beer industry and brewing is because, what can I not go through? Well, I guess I gotta go through here. This sucks.
Who's there?
Do I just have to, like, do this or something? I'm confused. Anyway, he told me that the beer tasted like horse piss down there, is the way that he phrased it. And so he decided to make his own. That's how he got into the beer industry. I actually have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Straight up. I would presume I'm supposed to go with that. Yeah, I am supposed to go with that window. Maybe I'll just, like, run past instead of trying to kill them and stuff. That's maybe what I'll do. But what about this away? So if I just say, do this. Oh, that worked perfectly. Oh, that was wonderful. Perfect. All right, this way we go. Seems like Chronicles Russia really plays into the 2.5D with you going around buildings. Seems like.
Somebody there?
Uh-oh. No, I was locked in an animation! Ah! Gosh dang it. Well, Fun fact, Scythians, I'm not actually sure how it's pronounced, I'm sorry to say, had a primitive form of HRT for trans women where they drank a potions whose primary active ingredient was the piss of pregnant horses. I'll never be able to unlearn that now, huh? Yeah, that's basically what happened there. For my dad with the beer industry. That's basically what happened. Hello? Room service? So that's your origin story of all the beer that tastes like horse piss. Is that where the phrase would come from then?
Whatever this is, you need to speak up.
But at least nothing I want to say.
Someone must be born.
Alright. Wait, I can go all the way over here. This guy likes to turn around a whole lot, so I can do that. There's a whistle coming from the Vance. Oh. I'm just gonna... Whoa! Oh! 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 Okay. So that's how it is. I see now. Okay. Yeah. Electric fence. Something that you're not gonna see in any other Assassin's Creed game. Alright, well. Hello? So how do I disable that? Is the question of the day.
Don't be so sure about that.
Oh, it's right there. I see it now.
Sir, can you hear me?
But at least nothing I want to say out loud.
So, if I do that real quick... Oh, maybe I should go to the left one. Because that guy still looks to the right a decent bit. So I'm gonna have to
Just my mind playing tricks.
do that. And then I'm gonna have to get this guy looking this way. So I don't know what's currently happening in the plot. We're looking for a box so that Mr. Judo can, you know, get money to, to leave Russia with his family. Like a lot of people are trying to do in Russia right now. We're getting Ezio's box that the Templars have to, you know, collect the money from this job and skedaddle out. I don't know what exactly we're doing here, though, is the case. I don't know what exactly is going on in this specific building, but, you know, I'm progressing the level. What's happening here? What's going on over here? Oh, the interrogation's going great. Thanks for asking.
Sverdlov already had the Tsar and his wife killed.
Oh, that
The
sucks.
kids are next if they don't talk.
The Tsar is dead? I need to see that.
They did it.
Wow.
Killed the Tsar? At least they don't have the box. Let's check this basement.
Oh, sure. Let's go check the basement. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Something like that is what's going on here. Whee!
Where is that box?
I don't know. Wait. Under? Oh, under for this. Okay. Find the girl before the Templars. Oh, we have to wait for the lights to go out.
I see him!
Oh. No! Get freaking Matrix dodged. Well, come on, kill him! I was pressing the button to kill him so many times, I just kept stabbing him instead of killing him. Well. Whee! I'd be curious to see speedrunners of these games. Honestly. Wow. Okay, dead. My goodness gracious. Classic commies having their entire furniture in red. Yep. That's the way it be. Breaking in. The alert's just frozen up there. Thank goodness we have subtitles on. Otherwise, I'd have literally no idea what they're saying here right now. It's so quiet.
Shooting children? If it wasn't for the mission, I would kill you all.
Maybe you can anyway.
Over there!
I guess he's saying if he would have to go that direction to do that. He'd have to abandon his mission.
Here! He's here!
No!
Don't lose him!
Don't lose him! Well. Wait for the alert to go away, I guess.
We are watching for you!
So do I just like... Oh,
I see him!
I was honestly trying to do like a distraction, and then I headshot that guy, and there was no shooting sound effect. But yeah, yeah, You can just do the genocide run or something. Alright, well, this way we go. These are long levels in this game, my good gracious. Oh no, it's Hatchet Man. Save the girl, dot, dot, dot. Why is there a dot, dot, dot? Is he just gonna slowly wander over? Whoa! Oh, it was in slow-mo! Ah! Ah! Oh, I have to shoot him, right? Sure is the most evil thing. Sure, no assassin has ever done back in Lisboa, right? Surely not. Okay, I gotta do this, right? Surely? Bam! Like that. Oh, I had to reload, but he's not going for her. He's just... Can I kill, please? Do I have to press Y heavy attack? I guess it's Y heavy attack rather than regular attack. Hi. How about you don't? What? I blocked your 3 strikes and then you did a 4th. I've been pranked. So what would happen in this situation if you didn't have rifle ammo? That's what I wonder. Man, if only I wasn't sick today. If only. What? He just does another? Yeah, we're kind of doing. I mean, that's what we did in Assassin's Creed Unity. We did the entire Assassin's Creed Unity playthrough with a rifle. It looks like this rifle has a bayonet, unlike our Assassin's Creed Unity rifle, which was just, you know, a blunt weapon that we smackarooed dudes with. Alright, so 3 actually means 4, I guess. So yeah, this is probably more powerful than the rifle that we used with Arno. Well, big smackaroos. Yeah, that's kind of what it was like in Unity, pretty much. But yeah. Oh, come on! So 3 actually means 4. Big smackaroos. Yeah, Arno probably should have put a bayonet on his rifle. He probably should have done. Cutscene? Yep.
Please, no.
Easy. I won't harm you. I just need that box.
What is that around your neck? What is it doing? Who are you?
My chosen one?
Child, just give
What's
me the box.
happening here?
No.
I'm sorry, but I'm out of time.
No.
Is she the freaking spirit of Xiao Yun? What is going on? So he had a crystal around his neck. It shone, and it showed the girl as like Xiao Yun, I guess, from the first Chronicles game and the freaking Embers short movie thingamabob. I don't know what's happening anymore. It could just be a fever dream. Let's just go to the next memory and see if the plot makes more sense.